I don't know why I typed that when I could just say it. Hey, y'all, what's up? Hello, William. Oh, everybody's getting their Lock Force stickers. Yay! Yay, Lock Force. A symbol. That is great to hear. That is all on Kim. I made her life interesting. I don't know. Do I have background music going on right now? I can't remember. And then another thing, my dang live chat, y'all know, that just looks over there. Wait a minute. I'll get this one day. All this over here on this title screen, I tried media source. Okay, get rid of that. To get that like we do on Saturday Morning Live. Yeah, I can't even read that. And I fought with that for the last 20 minutes, and I don't know. It's too different. I've got Saturday Morning Live set up, and then I've got Wednesday Live set up. And for some reason, my chat won't custom CSS, if you know what that means. But it makes the font bigger, makes it easier to read. I don't know why the heck I can't get it to change if I switched it over to Saturday Live, other than having to redo all these graphics. I got that one. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that. Anyway, so what is up, y'all? I'm gonna have to, because of that, I can't see the comments there. I'm gonna go back over here and say what is up to everybody. I've got a camera over my shoulder right there. We're gonna be doing a little bit of Workbench cleanup before I leave today, because as you will see, it is ridiculously ridiculous with a little dose of ridiculousness on top of it. And I need to tidy it up before I get out of here today. Midnight over in the UK. Hey, Ian, you're up late. Appreciate you stopping in as always. This is kind of a surprise thing. Last week, wait, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this useless chat preview thing. Hey, there we go. I did manage to get the Lock Force stickers up here. So yes. As some of y'all know, as some of y'all here know, I've been kind of doing away with Wednesday night lives because I kind of run out of content. When I do Wednesday night lives now, I'm just kind of chat. And it's a strict 6 to 6:30 because I got to get it shut down, got to get the microphone up and get home at a decent time of my normal 7:15 time. So, what we're going to do today is chat about some new tools that I just got. Yay, new tools! And sweep a little bit of this off and show you the ridiculous amount of keyburrs. Keyburrs is your hint for today. And we are going to, I'm not going to have time on live to clean the whole thing. I wouldn't subject you to that. We've got a double screen going here so that we can zoom in and look up, and hopefully soon I'll be able to integrate my dang GoPro into this. I still hadn't forked out the money for the little converter to do it, but this is so depressing. So we went back and forth with Kim's phone. I think I talked about it during Saturday Morning Live. One of the main reasons I didn't keep Kim's old phone newer than my phone. Mine's 64, hers was 128. I just did a day video today, with my day videos, clipping together bits and pieces, and my phone, the 64 gig, is already at 55. And then I suddenly remembered why I really should have kept her phone, but too late. So hopefully, we'll be able to tie the GoPro in to avoid that whole issue, maybe. But as I was setting it up for today, this clips on to give you a wider angle, which is why I'm going to have two cams. And the thing fell, and look, it's not clippy anymore. It broke. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about this. Hopefully I can buy a new one. They're basically just little screw-on lenses that give you a fisheye and all that. So, I'm going to have to, I guess, order another one of those, because that extra lens did come in handy for wider views, In the meantime, yes, we have sent out a large number of Lock4 stickers. I don't know who all has logged in yet. I was going to wait just a minute to go back. Why am I back on this screen? Shit. I'm going to go back over. What the heck was I talking about? Man, it's been a rough week. Actually, it's slowing down a little bit, which, is not good, but it is. It is slowing down a little bit, but next week I've got to really start stripping. And I bought a stripper to help me. I've got me a new stripper, y'all. Got me a new stripper. Got a stripper. Kim may be logged in. She sometimes jumps in on these Wednesday night lives because she's at home patiently waiting for me to get done with this nonsense and get home so that we can all eat dinner. So yeah, strict 6 to 6:30. I appreciate everybody who stops in. This is just kind of an update. Have y'all heard about the whole Spider-Man thing? I'm Team Holland, yo. I mean, he's the man. We were talking about this last night. There's been no other Spider-Man that has been as good as him. And I don't know if you're into comics and MCU and all that, but long story short, Sony, and I think it's just hype. I think they're trying to get people hyped up by leaking this rumor. I don't know. But I can't see them dropping the whole franchise. I don't know. Big corporations are stupid. But I'm going with Tom Holland. If he goes somewhere else to be something else, what else could he be besides Spider-Man? It's kind of like Harry Potter. Once you get in that role, you're always going to be Spider-Man. So that kind of sucks on the comic front for those of you who are into comics and, MCU universe. We actually just rented Redbox, whatever it is. We just rented Endgame. We would see it in the theater, but that movie is so long. Towards the end of it, the best part with all the fight scenes and stuff, it's like you're so tired from sitting in the theater and listening to the women in front of you, yeah, the whole movie. And I kind of missed much of the fight scene, so it was good to watch it again to catch all that, and especially Spider-Man's, little fight part of it. So if you're into MCU and the Endgame and you have not, only watched it once in the theater, I would definitely recommend watching it again. But we broke it up. We just stopped like an hour and a half into it, and then the next day we watched the rest of it, and that really helped. I don't know how I got off on this. This is not a comic channel. Anyway, so what are we going to talk about? Ooh, my new tools. Let's look at the comments. I'm going to say hi to everybody real super quick. First off, those of you who have gotten your Lock4 stickers, yes, I took them down. Kim has been handling all the shipping and getting out. We just sent all the overseas out today. Got, I think about 10 or so overseas. The letter size thing's only like $1.50, so it's not bad. Again, for those of you who watch our live feeds, who communicate, and at this point, when I asked Kim after she had sent out, we've had about 25 responses. This is a niche channel, and I do stupid videos, so my audience is always going to be, unfortunately, on the lower side. I need to give my dog a channel because and do little stupid things that say "boop me on the snoot" and "snoot me boop" and all this other crap. One of them, the golden retriever on YouTube, just passed 1 million subscribers. But anyway, I'll be glad when I hit 4,000. So, yes, we need you, whoever has not even, okay, so at this point, like I said, we're going to, any leftover, if we finally stop giving these out to people, like the demand, nobody signs up on the website, we are going to, I don't know what we're going to do with them, but we're going to take a look at this real quick. This is how you get the sticker if you are part of this, if you are watching my words right now, if you are watching people talk on live chat, even if you didn't say something, even if you've never spoken. I know there's a couple of you guys out there who don't ever say anything. I'd highly encourage you to say hi right now. If you haven't, or if you don't want to, then that's fine. Go to the website, finderandlocksmith.com, selockandkey.com, singlekeys.com, all this other crap. Go down to the bottom of the page. We're scrolling down. Look at that picture right there. I always love that picture. That was actually being filmed by DreamWorks, that SE Lock and Key. I miss my yellow and white awning so bad. It was so pretty when they put it up. DreamWorks, they put all that up, and that was like fake meters. Fake meters may not be fake before too long, but at the time they were fake meters. And one of those little ladies came out of my store like 50 times, and I was sitting here, and she just kept holding a bag and then walking out, walking back in, walking out, walking back in. But anyway, that's that. Anyway, go down all the way to the bottom, skip all that stuff. There is a YouTube. Now let me tell you, there is a YouTube subscribe button right here. That goes into a database. Now I'm not ever gonna sell any of this crap. The only thing we're using, the stuff that y'all send. The YouTube subscribe button has been on the website. Eventually, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more better marketing, like sending out maybe links to special videos or maybe series that I don't necessarily want to be on YouTube. And I know people can record the whole thing and re-upload it somewhere, but you suck if you do that kind of thing. But in the meantime, this has been on the website for a while. If you are interested in one day, if I ever have time to do a kind of a professionally set up newsletter, not overdone anything, because I hate spam mail just as bad as everybody else. So anyway, long story short, if I send you something, if you set up on this, you're not going to get spammed by anybody else. It's secure. I spent a lot of time getting that stupid little padlock working on the site. But anyway, for the Lock Force stickers, oh God, keep on going all the way down. Lock Force, find out more. Find out more website. What the hell's wrong with you? At the top, we have 4 downloads. If you'd like to download these, I give you permissions of the owner of the Fiverr logo. And I'm pretty sure Wes has never actually verified with me. Maybe he can do so right now that it's fine for you to use these, whatever you want. If you want to use it to make a t-shirt, by all means. Maybe we'll have some t-shirts one day. That's kind of a joke. But anyway, that's that. This one actually says Lock Force underneath it, but you can't see it. So then Wes thankfully did us one that was round. And those are the stickers. So you put your name. It doesn't have to be your real name as long as your postal person understands that. Your email, it does have to be an email. Set up a fake email if you're concerned. Again, we're not going to sell your crap. I hate email spammers. And well, I love the actual spammers because I love messing with them. But I hate people that sell lists. In the message, you got to put your address. That's all I want. Aside from the great notes that those of you have posted, I really appreciate all the comments about, my videos helping people. I'm glad that I'm able to accomplish something useful in my life. But your name, whether it be fake or whatever, as long as USPS will drop it off to you. Your email, which we will not sell or give away or post out in a random long email so everybody else can see. We're doing none of that. This strictly all goes in a folder. 4 Lock Force stickers. After that, we're going to delete it. Even if I've mailed you stuff in the future, it's got to go this way. If you want a sticker, if you've not signed up for a sticker, you got to put this in so that Kim can organize it right. You got to understand, we get 50 or more emails a day. So once you do this, it sends it to a specific area so that Kim can print out your label, get your stickers out. Doesn't cost you anything. If we have a bunch, we may end up selling them for like $1 or something each. Later on, if you want, by all means, if you would like a bunch of them, if you have a meeting that you'd like to do, contact me. I can give you a great deal on a bunch of them. I'll cover the shipping. The shipping, the stickers, and everything is paid for by you guys who watch our ads. As sucky as it is, I have to advertise to be able to cover things like this. Silly, crazy things like this. And as much time as I spend on some videos, I like a little bit of money so that I can buy silly things to make my GoPro work with this for you guys, and replacement broken equipment. And that's all that goes to. So make sure and hit the like button now. Make sure and get set up. Send your email so that we can get your stickers to you. Those of you who have gotten stickers, I'm glad that you got them. Anyway, hey, Pete, what's up? Loganson was here, but he couldn't stay. Wes Gunner, you are not getting mail stickers. You can just bring your happy ass back here and get them yourself. Billy Bob, what is up? Pete, William Ansell, James, Ian, Firefighter 1241. I have not seen your name in Luck chat before on the live, so I'm trying not to knock this camera over. Milwaukee, do building maintenance at a hospital. Also a firefighter EMT for a paid-in-call fire department. So I highly respect firemen. Jackson Fire Department is honestly one of the best in the nation. That's one thing that Jackson can say is we've got a crack fire department. The guys are all great. It was funny, 50 of them, well, like 20. But when you get that many firemen together, there's like 50. They all poured in the shop one day because they were doing the building, checking things out, and they're top-notch firemen. And my dad was a fireman in Memphis for a long time. Got a phone call yesterday from an anonymous call. I don't know if it's somebody fucking with me somehow or what, but Kim answered, they had news about my dad. He is old. I don't know if he died. I mean, you get old and you die. So, no skin off my teeth there. Anyway, I don't know about that, but yes, firemen rock. You rock for being a fireman. Where are we? Where are we? Man, it just skips around. I don't know why it does this. Okay, Ian, yes. Ryan, King Street, hey, what's up? Over in Canada. Bradley, Lockforce, yes. Hey, everyone, Fred, William, Chef. Get the likes in. Get your likes on. King Street, I bought a few strippers in my day. The automatic strippers, I've had a few automatic strippers, and they held up pretty good while I did it, but I guess I was kind of rough on them because they broke. A1 used to make a stripper. Was it A1? But one of the lock places, I had one. It was great. It was a little plastic, flimsy doodad, but it worked great. I don't know. Things will slow down. Jason's going to be in a pole stripping James. I've actually got footage of that. Anyway, I'm the tool guy. We wire control panels. Yes, Peter, I've got between this end and this end about 400 wires to strip. And the yank, pull and yank with those little 20 gauge wires. I don't, it's stressful, it's stressful on the wire when you're trying to do, and then you pop yourself in the face with it, and there's not enough room to yank without breaking crap, so hopefully, yeah. Hey, Brian, what's up? Tim Walker, what's going on? Got your email. I'm glad you got your stickers. More like a lease, William. Okay, everybody. Shh. Let's not talk about strippers anymore. I'm just messing. I still got to show you my strippers. I fix all our weird strippers. Okay, we are, we got to go. This is a quick one, so we got to do something here. Yeah, movie night, 2 hours. Brian got his stickers. Cool deal. And Michael Nelson, hey, from work. You're at work. Work sucks. You're fine. You're fine watching YouTube. I will certainly let her know. I'm surprised she's not on here. She must be doing something. I know what. She was going to buy a stupid Ninja blender. I don't know if she's going to be on or not. Yes, Firefighter, thank you for saying hi. Definitely go get your Lock Force sticker thing, Firefighter. Glenn, good evening. Michael, yes, got his. And let me scroll fast here because we're on a time limit. Christopher, what is up? Western New York. We've got a few New Yorkers. Just got live chat back. Live chat's really funny. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, other people. In fact, King Street had issues too. You do most of the key stuff at the hospital, so yeah, we do a few hospitals, and some of them have their own crew. Locksmith business on the side. You can definitely do that. I know a lot of institutional. You're an institutional guy, but I know a lot of them have done it on the side. Just try not to get in over your head is all I can tell you on that. It's very easy, especially if you don't have resources. to be able to do that. So definitely check out lock.chat, which is Tyler, I might add. Tyler Thomas made senior uh, Southeast Regional Director for Aloha. Aloha! I'm not part of Aloha. I've never been part of the old folks club, but Tyler is not an old folk yet. So, fresh blood in Aloha. He's gonna have to get in there and smack people in some heads probably to straighten out the thinking nowadays. But I've never been part of Aloha. I never had interest in it. So we'll see how he does. We'll see. You're on the spot, Tyler. If you're watching this, you are in charge of the entire Southeast United States. You're in charge. So good luck with that. And, hey, Access, what's up? Oh, man, everybody's talking. We do a large project. About 58. Ugh. That's a lot of 58,000 feet. Ooh. Stripping machines are, oh, you gotta process them, you gotta strip them, yeah. Hey, Mr. Harass, what's up? Thank you, Bradley, I appreciate that. That is why I spend ridiculous times and do weirdo videos like that LSD A50 series. I mean, I try to cover everything in my videos, not everything, obviously. I don't focus on just like picking locks, period. We're going to go ahead and jump over here because we're running out of time. So I've got something set up, so we're going to switch to this. But in the meantime, we're still on this screen. Are we still on this screen? Yes, we are still on that screen. Okay, let's close this screen, go to this screen. And we're going to talk about some key cutting that we've been doing. We've been doing a crap load of key cutting. Oh, the stripper. Shit. Let me show you my stripper first. Go back. This is not a stripper. Oh, you want to do an unboxing on video? Oh, yes. I've got crimping tools. I've got between, I could use Nipex. I use those little white tab or the blue tab connectors for thin wire. And I've always, the crimper part is always in this area for some of my others. And I wanted a dedicated crimper. So I went to, okay. Went to Home Depot today. Actually, I went to Lowe's and Home Depot. Ooh, I'm gonna have to work this one. It's tight. Klein. And, this looks like it will do my connectors pretty well in this area. And I do like that I can get up in, so if I have a little tight spaces. Also, the wire cutter stripper. Do any of you guys use these? Before I crack this $30 tool, $30 tool. I normally don't do this, but my wrist, my elbow's been bad. I've got a lot of wire to strip. Tell me, guys, especially, who was it? The wire stripper guy? Who posted that? I can't remember. Oh, Peter, yes. Peter, have you ever used one of these stupid things? It does go down to 2220, but it's all the way to the edge, and I'm not overly fond of that. I wish it was kind of over on the outside edge, because I know how these work. You just squeeze it and it clamps the wire, holds the wire steady, and yanks the end off. Very, very less stressful on the wire. So, Peter, if you've ever tried, or anybody else, if you've ever tried one of those, before I know I want this. I don't have a choice now, right? I know I've been wanting one of these. A little bit more leverage. My wrist has been really bad lately. But also at Home Depot, I've been waiting on this. $42 normally. And they had a display with 5 of them out there, a clearly marked sign that said $19.97. I get to the self-checkout and it rang up $34.97, which is weird because the normal price is $42. And I was like, yo, $19.97. And you know, they're always, the guy at the self-checkout's like, oh God, I gotta go find it. And I'm like, dude, it's 5 feet away. Look around the corner. So the guy who stands there all day long with 5 feet away, like from here to here now, of a big red display with these in it. And he's acting like he's going to die having to go find that. Anyway, 1997 made him mark it down because there was a big sign that said this was that. This bit alone is about a $10 bit, much less me blowing through all these other ones. And it has that little split point on some of them, and that's a great deal. $20. So tell me if I should keep that stripper before I open it, y'all. You want to come help and get an 1,800-pound safe? Ooh, I don't move safes that big. That is super dangerous stuff right there. Be careful. Hey, Jason, do you think you'll get the stickers off the shield design? I have not shown Zach. Zach did a shield design. I've not put something together for that. I mean, it has been busy in the shop, and I hadn't had a lot of design work. It may go through Fiverr as well. To try to integrate that somehow. But yes, I have the file. I hadn't been on Lock Chat in a while. Those of you who may need assistance or something, quickly download lock.chat. Night Owl and Tyler Thomas, Mr. Southeast Regional Director of Aloha, is if he starts talking like that, and we're gonna have to reality smack him, right? But he. Because I have met a few that are just like that. So, and the Aloha show was, what, last weekend? I'd love to go to those, but on the same token, I don't want to. I forgot what I was talking about. Those crimpers are great if you're going to do comms cables. Well, I mean, it shows on the back of the package that it shows the same little style of connectors I'm going to do. So, I don't know. We'll give it a try. Nothing else. That is awesome. By strippers, you have to strip 1,000. You can do it easy. Okay. Yeah, hopefully it'll work well. Peter said those are knockoffs of the Ideal Strip Master. They are junk. So I'm going to take them back and find the Ideal Strip Master. Did you buy all 5? I've had the exact opposite, Night Owl and the drill bits. I didn't think they wore out that bad. But are you the same one with the SOPL? We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there, Brian. Jason's video on using a Lishy cutter has become extremely useful for you. Yes, the Lishy cutter. Peter Fox sent me my Lishy guide. I have not had an opportunity to use it except for once, and it worked perfect for that. But again, I use because I hadn't had a need to do that, but I have it. I carry it in my truck. The only need I would have for that is if I pick one lock and can't get the deadbolt, then I can take it apart and clip it out with a guide key. But I've used my Lishy cutter most recently to cut down 16 GST keys from 6-pin to 5-pin because of 5-pin rim cylinders. Drove me crazy. Anyway, yeah, so you think I should send this back? Yay or nay? I mean, I looked at the jaws. If you look in there, they don't look really machined that well. I mean, they don't look like, they're not round circles. They're kind of oval. But I guess that's because it's not closed. I don't know. It's $30. I could always take it back and get the Ideal. I'd have to order the Ideal online. And I've got a week before I got to start doing this. So, Peter, tell me straight. Take them back and get the Ideal or not. All right, in the meantime, let's go ahead and jump over here to the camera. Did I buy all 5 what? Mr. Rass, what are you talking about on all 5? Who are you talking to? So Rass says it's a nice stripper. They are junk. Oh, so many conflicting opinions. That is so like a locksmith. Nobody's going to agree on everything, on anything. I have one of those clown strippers to repair from. Definitely recommend the Ideal. And then King Street says a great stripper. I mean, I'm probably just gonna keep it because they're the same price. I don't know how much the Ideal are. Worst case scenario is if I get on this job and I don't like them. I mean, I guess I could just keep the packaging. Maybe be a little bit careful taking them out. And if I start using, I've got some. Oh, all five. No, I did not buy all five. I should have, but I also had to buy lighting for the shop, and it's all in my day video that I may never upload. I hate giving Home Depot more than totally necessary. It is 6:28, y'all. So what I'm gonna do instead of cleaning the counter is we're just gonna zip through. We're just gonna zip through and see how bad the counter is, and then I'm gonna take some awesome, cool pictures of the huge piles of key burrs. So let's go do this. I know it's gonna be short, but again, this is just an impromptu. Is there anything else that I've forgotten to talk about before we move over there? No. No. I'm having incredible problems with this stupid F key. These silly, some best keys are so hard to clamp, even with the shim. And I've cut them multiple times, and I don't know why they are not cutting right. They should cut. I cut 80 for one customer one day, and 4 for a customer the next day. 20, and this was all across all different keyways. 20 the next day. Nobody had problems except for that one. So I'm gonna have to key up a cylinder, I guess. So let me look at the comments real quick. We're gonna go look at the bench so that y'all can see. Who was it? Night Owl, tell me. Who was it that put the? You did. You posted the underneath. It was either you or Rubber Band. Posted the picture of what's underneath your key machine. Let's go look what's underneath my key machine. Something may attack us. Your hint for tonight is keepers. No, I don't want to spend $75 on an Ideal stripper. I'm not going to do that. I'd rather spend 30 and bitch about it. Large size, it's always 20 gauge, 18 at most. I do some of my electrical, like replacing plugs. So every so often I'd be using it for 120 volt, but I don't do that as a business. So it's always going to be, I wish I could just find a dedicated 18 or a dedicated 20 with just one little one little narrow head so you can squeeze it up in there. That's what I want. An 18, 20, or 22. That's it. That's all I need, and nobody makes one that I know of. Ideal ones locally for $28. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for those. My shop stocked the Milwaukee, so I just replace them. Maybe it's the way I drill. Everybody always says use lubricant, use thread cutter oil. That's so messy. Those people who say that are talking about in a bench press on your desk, not on a painted door in a nice office building. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. You can't lubricate, or it'll get everywhere. So that was me. I have a blue punch for the best keys. Yeah, I've thought about that, but what happens when you run up on A3 and A4? We do a lot of military. Those blue punches are only for A2. A lot of our stuff is military, actually. Yeah, I always use the everything in this row disappears. Phew, these all go away quick. That bit right there is like a $12 bit if you bought it by yourself. And then you got your 1/4 inch, I think 2 1/4 inches in there. So overall, it less than $2 a bit, or I guess that would be $2 a bit. I mean, it's a great deal. Wire sizes. You have an idea what? 26 to 16. Now that's the perfect size. Yeah. But I mean that you don't. You already did awesome with your Lishy thing. I wouldn't. I'd love that. I appreciate that. I would show it off. Clip wires on camera. Oh, trailer hitches. Oh god. I had one the other day where it was frustrating. All right, we are 6:33. Let's just jump over here and look at my ridiculous bench right now. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Okay, hey, two cameras rolling. Oh, I need two. Oh, okay. I'm gonna bring the microphone over here in just a sec. So what we have is, I've talked about these key machines before, and what's going on here is just kind of a bad mess. I'm gonna squeeze in front of the camera here. Grab a key box, one of my sergeant boxes, I guess. And it's just time to get these keys out of here, except for the key blanks. But all these cut keys, why do I have an access key here? You just don't belong. Don't belong. It's not really that bad here. But it gets worse down the. Okay, here's one. I've got two quick set doodads now. So yes, we have a ton of miscut. Actually, most of them are just misstamped. Y'all remember I did that big old Corbin Russwin job? I wiped out literally everybody with nickel silver Corbin Russwin blanks. I'm done with that job, but I'm still going back to do more, as is what happens when you have a customer that always needs stuff. So actually I'm gonna get, hold on, I should have been prepared for this, but don't worry, again, we're on a tight schedule, so this is not going to be long. So miscuts, what I'll do with that is likely use them for just setup keys because they're cut, and what I'll do is I'll change one cut because they're all part of a master key system. So if I just throw it off by one in a couple of places, that'll make it safe. Not that anybody's ever gonna know, and then just eventually scrap the ones that say like this E211 was supposed to be like E213, got misstamped or miscut. I've got 4 quick set here and a bunch of blanks that were sticking up. What I'm going to do is move the microphone over so you guys can hear me. I don't know if you can or not, so let's make a little pile here. We're gonna make a sand castle, y'all, a Keeper castle. Then we're gonna roll around in it and play with it, right? And microphone. There we go. There we go. Now y'all can hear me, right? Comments. Oh yeah, access. I've always thought about that whenever I see you pop up access, your name, access keys, access locks. Yeah, I always think about that. Like, ooh, you gonna get a letter one day? Ooh, you in trouble? You know what? Yeah, you know what? Come to think about that, there is a British company, I think, British UK, called Lockforce. So I highly expect them one day to pick up on that. And hopefully the blokes are good guys. You like how I use that word. Hopefully they're good blokes and just think it's funny. I'll be glad to send them some Lockforce stickers if they're interested, if they ever see the video. Even though they don't. I don't know. I don't know if they YouTube or not. So anyway, I got a bunch of quick set keys right here. We're going to move these all right there. All the good key blanks. And work our way a little bit this way. I think we can all still see the ridiculousness I got going on over here. Another misstamp key. You can grind off the stamping, but it's just ugly, you know. It's just ugly. I like sending out pretty keys. Oh, there's another one. And Schlag. So all our common keys. Usually I'll stamp a bunch of them up. SC4 already stamped up. That way we don't have to make a loud banging noise. I got my jaws. I've got Medico jaws on my. We don't really use this machine a lot because it's so finicky. So finicky on adjustments and all that. So watch this. Okay. So this is our main machine that we copy most large keys on, like Quickset, Rustwin, Sargent. This is the best ever machine for Sargent. It's always been the best ever machine for Sargent. I don't know why. It just is. And yeah, got us some key birds over here. You know, this is, you're like, dang it, but this isn't bad compared to the code machine, because if you remember, I cut 320 keys. I have not cleaned it since then. So if y'all are interested in knowing how many key burrs are formed from cutting 350, oh God, that's so heavy. That's so heavy. You're about to see. You are about to see these. No, my wrist. Oh God. Okay, stay up. You're about to see the pile that emanates just from code cutting one. Of course, I code cut one and then just copy the other. It's funny, when I was doing it, I code cut it and then brought it straight over to the machine without brushing it. And Kim was like, I thought you were supposed to brush it. And I'm like, you are! And then I continued doing it, so yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and move over here. You see, pretty much, this is just overflow, because again, we don't use this machine a whole lot just for Medico. We have a customer that has the old Sky, ooh, a spacer thing. Old Sky Medico locks, and we do have to cut quite a few of those for them, because it's a neighborhood type situation. And those of you, when you start cutting keys, I would not recommend you do what I'm doing right now. Do as I say, don't do as I do. And I'm telling you, if you have not really tough hands, that you should not ever do that, because it's no fun. I'm just going to dump all these keys in here. And we're going to work our way down. It's way past time for me to go, so we're going to work our way down to the fun part over here. Check this out. Let me look at the comments over here. Yeah, if you have a big project involving master keys, then that's when you use your money. You factor it in. Just like I factored in the cost of those two $60 tools into my job originally, because I knew I would be cutting and stripping a crap load. So that's, like we talked about recently, that's just one of the supplies. The Houdini, thanks for all y'all suggestions on that. It looks like I'm probably going to have to be using American Key Supply. American Key Supply, if you're watching this video. Hey. I'm thinking about doing business with y'all. Business. So, give me a call. The only thing I don't like about that is open website. So I understand you guys in, Locksport who may not order big quantities. However, isn't it their website that just has prices, blah, right there? Yeah, I've never been a fan of that. I know nowadays it's very common to find exact prices. However, when anybody can buy from websites like that, I'm never a big fan of using them personally. Just kind of on a moral high ground. Not high ground. Moral high ground. Just on the basis because we have had, when you're in the locksmith business for a long enough time, you get shortchanged by distributors, right? You have a customer, and you you quote somebody, and then this distributor puts out quotes. McDonald Dash. Excuse me, McDonald Dash. Was pretty asshole-ish when it came to. Now I know McDonald Dash is flake now, so I don't know if it's the same thing, but they would bid on full jobs against locksmith companies, and that was one reason I never ever bought from McDonald Dash. But of course nowadays with Amazon and all that other stuff, you can find pretty much cheap ass prices anywhere. So just not overly fond of that, but they do have some stuff that my two regular ones don't, and hopefully they don't have a $15 this goes under here, $15 surcharge. Okay, next, here's the best one. Let me look at the comments over here. Oh my goodness, y'all, it's time to go. I got 6:45. Shit, I gotta go. Let's look at this, and we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. Look at this. This is wonderful. I'm even gonna pull the camera down. The code machine, the workhorse. Here we go. Holy Mother of God. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse. This machine is full too. I'm gonna have to dump it. But yes, this is what's under my key machines. What's under your key machines? This has been desperately needing to be done. Hey! Hey! Oh, no, don't fall off. Fall off. Whenever we bring the dogs up here, we have to make sure to sweep up as best as possible, because there's a ton of it on the ground down here. But there we go. That is a couple of nice humps of stuff. So hey, I'm working on it, and unfortunately this machine. And then if we look over into this, we have some serious build up. And normally I just do this. Oh, put a new blade on the other day, y'all. Yay, new blade. Yay, new blade. That wasn't supposed to happen. Not too much. I'm hoping to find my shims out of this whole experiment too. Missing a couple of my shims. Microphone's way over there, but I'm missing a couple of my shims. And hopefully I'll find them doing this. So, routine key machine maintenance is pretty imperative, especially on my awesome machine over here beside me, because the framing awesome machine, because it builds up like that, and it actually will throw your cuts off. So move this out of the way, and we're going to move back. I'm going to dump all this after I log off. Actually, it will be tomorrow morning. Over here, I've got a whole pile too, so I'm just going to scoop that. Hey, a shim! Hey! Thought it was a shim, but it's not a shim. All right. So. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish that up tomorrow. Obviously, back over here, and we're done because I gotta get off. Gotta get home. Main screen. There we go. Locked Force. Again, make sure and sign up on the website if you have not. Back over here. I'm glad y'all were helping each other on the master. Next lock parody. Stripping hard. Oh wait, come back. Stripping hard. Jason's next lock parody. Your hint is keepers. Don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate you knocking that out for me, Peter. Master King, I use Ray's program. If you don't know what Ray's program is, it's a DOS-based program. And I've had Master King. I've had one other. One of our subscribers, was it Zachary? Somebody sent me an actual one he built, and I looked at it, but I'm not great with Excel. There's quite a few of them out there. It really depends on whatever the case is. I have no reference to whatever for recommendation on that. So, start a beach made out of key shavings. Yeah, get some little dolls or like little army men. Yeah, there we go. Make little bunkers with little army men. Looks like money to me. It's 94 cents a pound here, and it takes quite a bit. It does take 54 average keys to make a pound, so that's 94 cents. Keep keys down there too. I'm running out of room. I'm gonna have to get to recycle soon. Brass shavings are very stabby, yes. Hey, LPG. Oh, hey. Yeah, well, yeah, you already said that. Hey, Lockpickings gal. Lock Force. I appreciate all you guys and gals, of course, tuning in. Scanning just real quickly back over the comments, and then I'm going to shut this sucker down. I hope to see as many of you guys and gals as possible come Saturday. Don't have any specific plans, but I'm going to wing it because that's just kind of what I do, you know. Just kind of what I do. How do you keep it in a pile? Brazing is out of the question. Brass shaving castles. Yeah, I'm gonna get little cups and make little castles out of them. Yeah. Whoa, Kyle, what are you talking about? Model 45-227. Ideal stripper. Okay, well, guys, I appreciate it. Good evening, Lockpicking Patrolman. I didn't see you slip in. And anyway, 6:50. I'm way over schedule. I appreciate it. Get on the website if you have not gotten your stickers. If you already have, you're overseas, you'll get them, I guess, when you get them. But they're out. They're all out. Everybody who signed up, except for Bill Bacardi. And I think Kim was trying to find his email. Bill, if you're watching this, resubmit on the website with your address because we did not get your address. Oh, well, that's okay. There's way more important things to do than sit here watching me do weird stuff. So, completely understand. Always appreciate you guys who do stop in, and communicate and say hi, and fucking, help y'all with anything. The only thing I can say is email me. But log.chat is a much better way. There's way more knowledge on there. My knowledge is somewhat limited in many categories, especially in the timing. So, goodbye. Lock Force, disband. Not disband. We need it. We need an outro. Somebody said the outro once. Lock Force, disperse. Yes. Yeah, Rocket Chat's the app for the phone, by the way. And I downloaded that app, but I can't remember my login. So I'll have to fix all that. Lock Force dismissed. Sign up on the website if you have not. We won't sell your info. Anyway, have a great one. See you Saturday morning, if possible. If not, y'all have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next random video that I put out. Hey. Hey. Thanks again, guys. Y'all have a great one.